All right. Sorry about that, Aquarius. I just have to say that I am recording right now from Newark, New Jersey. And yes, we are in the hood. So it could be all types of distractions. We have music going on. You can hear systems, motorcycles, police cars, ambulance, fire trucks. So bear with me. Um, I want to try and make sure I have your reading down for the month of June because May was kind of a real crazy month. So getting back to your reading, Aquarius, on, what you may be feeling right now and why you may be feeling this way so strong, knowing that, it is time for you to make a decision. So your soul is trying to get in touch with you, that divine source, the spirit is trying to get your attention, and for you to understand that this fight that you've been fighting basically has been with yourself. It's been between you and your shadow. So this major change right now wants you to now address the shadow side, Aquarius. And we know that you've been through some battles, but it's time for you to face your fears. And it's time for you to find balance within yourself. I'm going to read the card for guidance for your shadow. This card talks about this ending of this cycle, Aquarius, where you're being born into a brand new cycle. And in order for you not to repeat the same shit, you have to face your fears and find balance in yourself. Let's talk about this shadow. This card represents emotions, sensitivity, and a reminder that nothing in life is at a standstill. This is a world of constant flux, and one thing is certain: everything changes. This card is calling you to action. The time is now when you may have to face your worst fear and look into the dark shadows of your soul. You must learn to confront what you've avoided and walk courageously through it. Always know that life naturally revitalizes itself, and as it does, so do you. The shadow card promises that there's light at the end of the tunnel. Recognize that by no longer denying your past and letting the tears fall. You'll discover the diamonds in the treasure chest of your soul. This is a cleansing process to wash away and clear out what was once avoided, ignored, or pushed aside. This card indicates that this is a time when your psychic sensitivity may be quite intense. Learn to open up to it, or if need be, to turn it down. Your body is one big psychic antenna. So just remember that you're in control of how high or low you want the reception to be. Mother Earth can assist you in this period of change, sensitivity, and healing. So don't deny, just don't deny. Know that shit happens, Aquarius, in this life. And for the majority, this shit happens to refine us and for us to learn. Again, that's easy said. especially when you're going through it. But no, this is to, again, build that power, refine that power that's within you, and to remember the knowledge of yourself. Tap back into yourself, your true self. Now, you can release this feeling. How can you release this feeling? We have the Five of Swords. And then we have the Five of Shields. So with the Five of Swords, Aquarius, it's about I want to say dealing with the conflict, dealing and addressing these challenges. And understanding that the way to go isn't by I want to say the way to go about this isn't by wanting to hurt others and not wanting to get the one up on others when you go through these conflicts and challenges where either you're dealing with someone that, all it strikes to, get the one up on you and not winning nothing by within the situation. There is no winner where you're in order to change these matters and instead of trying to look like what again, getting a one up on somebody, it doesn't fix things. You just made that other person just feel bad. Or that's just with whoever you could be dealing with, Aquarius. It may be a Libra, Aquarius like yourself, or a Gemini. And it could also be a Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo. And, when you go through these challenges and these conflicts, and instead of trying to get a word up and, hurt people with your words or make you feel like you won a battle, but you haven't gotten anywhere, and making people feel left out in the cold, like they can't even come to you. This is how you release these feelings, by releasing just trying to cut somebody off, or just trying to cut a situation off or win up. And that's also, Aquarius, by finding balance in yourself is how you release this. And for guidance, again, because I'm so sorry, Aquarius, because what's happening here is there is someone that's in the dark. And, it doesn't even look like that person is properly guided or, but they are older and they, did win a situation. But at the same time, there's still more people coming. It's still more, the fight is not over. It's still more fight. And You probably could have made an ally, but instead you want to be one up on this person, or you just want to win, where you haven't really won anything. And then it leads to situation having you or that person feeling left out in the cold. Balance is needed right now, Aquarius, in this change. So I'm going to read this card for balance. During this major change of this cycle that's happening, and in order to get through this process successfully, you must find balance, Aquarius. And you have that guidance, you have that knowledge on how to obtain balance. It says that this card represents the need for balance and harmony with your inner life as well as with what's surrounding you in the physical world. This denotes that some lifestyle adjustments are required at this time. It could be associated with love, relationships, business, or even your career. The balance card is also being shown to you to make you realize that what you perceive to be happening around you is really an externalization of an inner process or conflict that you may be currently experiencing. This card will often appear if you work in the legal field or when you're involved in a law-related matter. Have faith that justice will triumph, as justice and karma go hand in hand. Take only what you've earned. Treat people fairly and don't take advantage of anyone. This is all part of living a balanced karmic life. When determining something, there must be a state of balance, emotionally, mentally, physically, and spiritually, so that you can make rational decisions and logical judgments. This is a time to be honest and caring and responsible for the choices that you've made, as well as the ones that will be made in the future. Now, it could be time to get your justice right now. You can release this situation or these feelings, Aquarius, by getting your justice on, someone that made you feel left out in the cold. And try to get that, win, but it's not getting you anywhere. The situation is going to transform into, Aquarius, if things don't change in a way that you go about conflict, challenges, and changes, if you don't find that balance through conflict, challenges, and changes, you are just going to be running away from yourself. If you don't find balance with this conflict, these changes, these challenges, you're going to find yourself dealing with more deception. And then you're going to find yourself being bored with it and wanting to run away without addressing these fears and going back into the cycle all over again. Find yourself, and I'm sorry, I'm not laughing at you, But by running away from situations, it's going to catch up to you sooner or later. So you'll just have to continue repeating it. So if you choose to remain stuck and not make a choice to face your fears, you're going to continue in this battle, continue on this cycle of killing people with your words, continue feeling left out in the cold, running away from you, trying to get away from shit, thinking that, you're not being observed. But always remember that you are not alone. Never. For these challenges, for this fear, this doubt, Aquarius, and not wanting and feeling bored with the thought of addressing the true elephant in the room. So it's important for you to address yourself, address your fears. And with this, it's important for you to have patience with yourself, Aquarius, during this major change, during these challenges, during these conflicts, during these changes. Patience is key. And for guidance, this card states that this card signifies the need for patience, self-control, adjustment, moderation, and balance when dealing with others as well as yourself. This could be in the areas of how you think and work, and how you handle school, recreation, the people in your life, or the spiritual path that's set before you. As a soul, you have more than one aspect of yourself to draw on for support. It's all about integration and learning to blend and balance both the physical and the spiritual. You're an ethereal being in a physical body, enjoying a human experience. Therefore, since you're both, you should honor all of you. If you go through life denying yourself the joy of combining these aspects, you're missing out on so much of what the world has to offer. Why accept a life that's half lived? The Patience card reminds you to open your heart and mind and allow yourself to listen to other people's ideas, thoughts, and perspectives. Blissful harmony can be achieved when everyone learns to work as one. All benefit. Listening, sharing, and reaching out will help you renew your faith in yourself and humankind. You'll become more aware of the miracles around you as well as the ones that you have a hand in creating. Patience, grasshopper. Patience, Aquarius, with yourself. And when you have patience with others, patience with yourself, you don't have to deal with deceit, trying to get away from situations without addressing it, being bored with situations that, being bored with beautiful opportunities that's right in front of you. But because you're trying to run away from facing your fears, you're missing beautiful opportunities. Rise above this, Aquarius, and you will rise above this, knowing that this is the opportunity for this new cycle. And by understanding your fears, you'll find clarity. Reaching out to someone that you trust in their guidance and their wisdom, reaching out to, the spirit, your soul, friends that, and just reaching out for that wisdom from the ones that can give you that true guidance, that walk in it, and they walk like they talk it. And know in this time, it's time to rest your mind, Aquarius. Your mind has been racing, my friend. And for guidance, I want to talk to you about resting and rejuvenation on your mental thoughts and the mental conflict, Aquarius. So the card for rest and rejuvenate states that this card implies that a period of rest, meditation, rejuvenation, and recuperation is in order. It usually comes forward when you're encountering or coming out of a particularly emotionally or mentally taxing experience. The number 4 in numerology means foundation. So this is a time to heal, to be with your soul, and to continue moving steadily forward. Allowing space just for your reflection is both needed and long overdue. Reposing and taking moments for yourself will give you the opportunity to look at a problem or situation instead of being in it. It's a chance to stand back and view your life with clarity and renewed appreciation and see where changes can be made to create a healthier and stronger